Well, as I said about my leadership in times of crisis, one of the things I did when I was housing commissioner in the city is I created the first real aggressive response to the mortgage foreclosure crisis. I saw way too many families, particularly Black and brown families in Southeast Queens and Jamaica and other neighborhoods whose homes were being stolen by foreclosure. I started something called the Center for New York City Neighborhoods that got me noticed by President Obama. So he chose me as housing secretary in the midst of the worst housing crisis of our lifetimes. And because of not just the housing work that I'd done, but all my deep experience in New York rebuilding our neighborhoods, when Sandy hit, he asked me to lead the entire federal response to Sandy. And so all of those efforts are obviously things that I'm proud of. I think I'm particularly proud of the fact that when we rebuilt New York City after Sandy, in the heart, we just had the 8th anniversary. I was actually walking the boardwalk out in the Rockaways on the 8th anniversary with Donovan Richards and other community leaders. I went to Staten Island to visit a school that had been hard hit right on the water. And in so many of those cases, I think what I've been able to do is not just to rebuild, but to use those moments to really work with communities. So often when we rebuild communities, we look at it as something that we do for the communities. It's almost something that happens to them. But what we need to do is have a partnership that really works with communities and for communities